Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we are once again on the road to getting to Adventure Tier. We are merely less than 6,000 experience away and we're going to see if we can try and get it in this video. That is what the goal is here. I said this in the previous video as well, but we didn't get there. So first of all, let's go into our fusion chamber as we have another prize fusion card. This should give us some experience. And there we go, we got Carmen Petrovic, which is not a the brawling body. It's a regular image. But I think this might be the first image of her, I'm not entirely sure. And there we go, we have done it, we have leveled up. That was all we needed. And there we go, the increased player rarity to Adventure, which is very, very awesome. We're going to start another one. Of course we are. And let's lock you down. Do we have any... Oh! There was one other image of her before. now we're locked into that. Okay, if we exit out and go back in, then we get it. But we have also got a reward in campaign. Now, I have been just skipping through some of the stars. We haven't properly defeated Jey Uso, and I'm working on Seth Rollins. But we do have a reward here, and let's go ahead and grab this one. Oh, we got the Ignition X-Pac! X-Pac, meow. Actually, that song, it doesn't say X-Pac at the beginning, it says make some noise, but the garbled 1999 music track being played over the audience and the resounding boos made it sound like it was saying X-Pac. And there we go, there's Train Up, there's an Advocate Paul Heyman, this Ignition, and we got the Pro of X-Pac, and that should give us some experience as well. Maybe it did, maybe I wasn't paying attention. And if we go into here and we go into the draft board, well, we need to get some draft picks, and thankfully we should have some. We might be able to get a adventurer card. I think I've got some sitting here. There we go. There's 15 draft picks. That's why I keep them for moments like this. And now that we're adventure tier, we can use these blue crystals to get some adventure cards. In fact, that's what I'm going to do first. I am going to start off by going into the card catalog, and I'm going to get an adventure. And the one that I'm going to forge is one that I really liked the image of, which is not available. What the hell? I know for a fact that there's an adventure card of... Oh, it's... Okay, never mind. I realised what I've done. It's not under C because it's under T because it's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And this is a really cool image if you haven't seen it yet. Let's go ahead and forge them. It's 4,500 super coins, it's 432 blue crystals, and there he is. It's Cody Rhodes with the skull mask, and I think that looks pretty awesome. This is a brand new image of the UWU champion, that's the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It's also going to give us some experience as well. So that's the first thing that I wanted to do. We can actually craft quite a few more because we've got lots of super coins and we've got lots of blue forging crystals. So I'm actually tempted to just go and look at my arrows and see what ones it is that I need. We should probably get some females as well, thinking back on that. It does actually show you the arrow there, that's what I want to see. So let's take a quick look. I really wanted that Cody Rhodes, so that's the first thing. And we're going to lock down Cody. So let's take a quick look at our female, and we will go with down arrows first. So we've got an Alba Fire and we've got an AJ Lee. So getting Getting 2 adventure down arrows would be pretty cool. Let's take a look at our up arrows. We have Jordan Grayson, we have B-Fab, and we now have the Fusion, Carmen Petrovic. Take a look at our right arrows. Oh, well, the right arrow Jade Cargill should actually be stronger than an adventure one, so we only really need one right arrow, and for left arrows, I have a feeling that's why it didn't have everything. Okay, so, we've got Julia already, and we've got the Trish, so one left arrow would be fine. We only need one right arrow. Oh, it's because it unselects them. You know what, I'm just going to put it on all. Okay, we could use 2 up arrows, and for down arrows, yeah, we could use 2 female down arrows as well. So 2 down, 2 up, 1 left, 1 right. Let's go ahead and, not card totals, go into the card catalogue, and let's go ahead and do that. So, interestingly, there's 2 AJ Lees, and I don't know why there's 2 of them. You can only forge 1 of them, so I don't know where the other one comes from. That's very interesting and unusual. So we need 2 down arrows anyway, and I do quite like AJ Lee. And actually, let's go ahead and change this to just the females. So Asuka is also a down arrow. Okay, that's cool. Bailey is right, Julia's left. Izzy Dame is up. Kairi Sane is right. Kalani Jordan is right. Lola Vice is up. Lyra Valkyria is right. Oh my goodness. Maxine Dupree is up. Rhea is left. Oh, I kind of want Rhea. Roxanne is right. Sol Ruka is down. Stephanie Vacour is right. Oh, Stephanie Vacour. And Zarya is right as well. Okay, interesting. So, what ones am I going for? We need 1 left and 1 right arrow. And between Stephanie Vacour and Rhea for... Oh, actually, Rhea's left. Okay, I'll take the Rhea and I'll take the Stephanie Vacour. That's the left and the right arrows. We need 2 down arrows. We need 2 up arrows. So AJ Lee and Asuka are pretty good shouts for down arrows. Is there any other down arrows that I would rather have? Sol Rook has a down arrow as well. But no, I think I'm going to take AJ Lee and Asuka. Then I need 2 up arrows as well. So we've got Bailey, Izzy Dame, but Bailey isn't one. Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, Maxine Dupree, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and Maxine Dupree. I think I'll take a Maxine Dupree. I'm not sure about the ones between Izzy Dame and Lola Vice though. I'm tempted to go for Izzy Dame. Okay, let's get these ones out of the way first. So I will take an AJ Lee, thank you. That's what I have been saving my super coins for. We are going to be using quite a lot of super coins here. There we go, there is the Adventure AJ Lee. The reason why I'm doing this first before I go and get the other cards is because if I get another one, then that'll be a pro. Because if I want to make a pro AJ Lee, it costs 9,000 super coins opposed to 4,500. Still costs 432 blue crystals, but also costs an additional 72 pro crystals as well. So that's why I'm forging these first. And then if we pull another one, then that's just all the better. And here is Asuka. Oh, that's a really cool image for Asuka. It's the new updated Asuka. She's got her mask, she's got the face paint, she's got the different colours in her hair. That's very, very nice. I am pleased with that one. Next up, I would like the Stephanie Vacour, please. She'll take that one, thank you. Stephanie Vacour, who's quickly becoming one of my favourite females. That one's a really, really nice image, actually. Big shoulder pads, big horns on the head. We're going to go with Rhea Ripley. How could you go without stealing one of the adventure versions of Mami? There she is. There is Rhea Bloody Ripley. And we need 2 up arrows. We are going to take a Maxine Dupree. There she is. That is Maxine Dupree. Finisher's the arm drag. Really? Actually, I don't know what Maxine Dupree's finisher is. Maybe it is an arm drag. I don't know. And I think I'm going to go with Izzy Dame for the other one. Also, we are finally using up these blue crystals, these blue forging crystals. And there we are. There is Izzy Dame. Okay, those are some very, very cool additions to our deck. Those are going to help out with campaign mode an awful lot. So now let's take a look at the... Oh, what's the SP Forge? Is there anything? No, there's not. Let's take a look at the males. Oh, I kind of want a Brock Lesnar. I want a Brock Lesnar. I want a CM Punk. Eddie Guerrero's a good shout as well. I mean, there's a lot here. Shawn Michaels. Oh, it's been a while since I've had a good Shawn Michaels. If there was Triple H, I'd have jumped on getting that Triple H immediately. Shawn Michaels. Yes. Yes, I would like a Shawn Michaels, thank you. The Heartbreak Kid. Yeah. There we go. That is a badass addition to my deck. I'm going to take CM Punk. That is one Chick Magnet Punk. This is like Christmas, just selecting whatever I want. Oh, he's wearing the AJ Lee shirt. That's very cool. We're going to go with a Brock Lesnar. The Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar. There he is. He's got his new hairdo as well, with the hair all tied back. That's the way that he looked when he beat the crap out of John Cena. Speaking of John Cena, it's not John Cena, is there? Yeah, there's not. Weird. How could I go without taking the Scottish psychopath Andrew Galloway, also known as Drew McIntyre? Aye, that's right. You almost forgot about me, and didn't you, you big old grand cat? Nah, you can't go without taking Drew McIntyre, of course. Okay, that is all very, very cool. Now that I've got the ones that I would like, I mean, there's a lot more here that I would like, but those are the ones that I would really like. There's also The Rock there, but we've also got the Battle Pass version of The Rock, and I really don't want to have, like, 15 Rocks. So that's very cool. So yeah, there's 2 versions of CM Punk as well. What is this? How do you get this one? And I just realised I had that there. There's 2 versions of AJ Lee. How do you get this one? Where does that one come from? I mean, there's some of them that make sense. I mean, like Gunther, this is a limited edition from the campaign mode. Jacob Fatu is from the Leagues, the Legend. LA Knight is from Boom. But there's, yeah, the Soul Ruka is from the Super Showdown. I almost said SummerSlam Showdown. That's not right. The Rock is, of course, Battle Pass. But there's some here that I just don't know how to get, like the AJ Lee or the second CM Punk. And if anyone knows what these cards are, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm really interested. Are they fusions that haven't came out yet? I mean, what's going on? There's a few of them. There's 2 AJ Lees, there's 2 CM Punks. There is... I'm sure I saw another one. There's another LA Knight. A third LA Knight, actually. And I'm sure there's another couple that I've seen hidden somewhere. I'm not sure. But there's definitely those 3. There's LA Knight, there's CM Punk, and there's AJ Lee. So if anyone knows how to get those, let me know, because I do not know currently myself. Right, now that we've got those out of the way, let's go ahead and go into our draft board, and we should get a free adventure card from one of these. It's called the freebie. Whenever you enter a new tier, you should get one. The first reset set should be one of that rarity, and here it is. And our card is going to be... it's Papa Shango. Actually, I didn't go with Papa Shango because we had the Saturday Night Main Event, one of them. And now I'm thinking, oh, I should have went for Papa Shango because that would have been a pro. Let's go ahead and just get 3 more here. And we're going to lock down that Papa Shango. And now we also have another adventure card up here. It's going to contain a male adventure card. And it's Solo Sikoa. And we're almost approaching the next level up reward, which is going to be an adventure equipment. No, it's not equipment, sorry. Support. I saw the title there and I was thinking, oh yeah, that's an equipment. It's not. It is a support card. It's very, very different. And now that we're on adventure tier, let's go to Battle Pass, because now our packs should have updated. And there you go. Based on your rarity of adventure, you now have the ability to get adventure cards. So now we're going to claim these. Okay, we've got a Void, pump it up. That's not so great. Void CM Punk, I think that's a new card. I think that's a new image for us. And we got a Ignition Jey Uso, yeet, and an Ignition Ladder as well. Okay, and those were, all 3 of those were new, and the ladder's a pro for us, so that's pretty good. We've also got a couple of super coins here. Let's see, what is this one? That's just 25 draft picks. More super coins. This one is based on an adventure, gives you 2 chances at getting an adventure card as well. Got a Scott Hall, and we got... that is not Randy Orton. That is disrespectful. Look at that. I don't know who that is. I don't know whose uncle that is, but that is sure as hell is not Randy Keith Orton. Oh my goodness. We're locking it down. We're keeping it anyway. I've never seen that image before. That might be just as good as the Roman Reigns. You know what? Since we've got everything now, and this also gives us chances at adventure cards, I think we're just going to go ahead and click claim all on all of this. So we've got 15 here. We've got 25 draft picks, another 10 draft picks. That's just an Eon train up. An Eon JC Jane. 150 super coins, which is good. We actually need the super coins again now that we've used so many of them. 200 super coins. 25 draft picks. 250 super coins. Void Ladder. Ignition Maxine Dupree for the manager. Psycho Sid. And a Stephanie Vacour. 10 crystals. 10 of the blue crystals, 15 fusion tokens, 5 pro crystals, 10 silver fusion tokens, and 1,000 super coins. And the last pack is 2,000 super coins. So we're already back up to over 100,000 super coins, which is quite insane. That's quite fantastic. Let's go ahead and lock down that one. And that says we've got all of our rewards from Battle Pass as well. The other thing is, if we go into the store here and we go over to collectibles, you can see that this one has now upgraded to adventure because it's based on your adventure. Previously that was only prize cards because we were on prize, but now you can just spend 50 Bella tokens to get an adventure card rather than spending 75, which we did the last time, in order to get ourselves up to adventure tier. So that is very, very cool in itself. And the next thing to do is we have a lot of... no, not these matches. Trainable, thank you. We have a lot of cards that need to be trained up here. So, first of all, we're locking all these down. Don't want any of these to be accidentally dusted. That would be disastrous. I accidentally unlocked those ones. Also, is it just me, or are these images just a little bit blurry? It sucks. I hate when Supercard does this. Generally, if you exit out and go back in, the images come back a little bit clearer. But I don't know why Supercard does this. We're going to give Stephanie Vacour her NXT Championship. Rhea, what image are we going to put on Rhea? Rhea's actually stronger than Brock Lesnar. That's very, very cool. That one's not bad. That kind of goes well for the adventure theme. I think I might stick with that one. The Beef Incarnate. Unfortunately, until there's a new Brock Lesnar with the title, he is getting his old image with the World Championship over his shoulder. The Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. This is actually one of my favourite images in the entire game. I don't know why it looks so good. It's obviously been touched up a little bit. It's not just a straight up photograph, but it looks so much nicer. You know, it's a wonderful piece of art. It's one of my favourite ones. I also really like this one. Like, the angry young Shawn Michaels is just the epitome of him when he was arguably like the most violent version of Shawn Michaels back in these days. I mean, he had a lot going on in those days. He has since, calmed down tremendously, and it's really, really cool to see that Shawn Michaels turned his life around, but I really like this version of Shawn. CM Punk, unfortunately, we're not going to take this one where he's looking away from the camera. That's obviously just a photograph taken from like an episode of Raw or something. We're going to go for one that's a little bit more special, and I think it might be the limited edition version, because it's just such a nice, clear and crisp image of him. I mean, we've also got the pipe bomb image. That's a cool one that we could go with. This one's also really nice. It's got a little bit of art style to it as well. And this one is new as well, but I really like how sharp the image is in this one. I think that's what I'm going to go with there. AJ Lee, let's see, what images do we have for AJ Lee? I'm thinking I might go for one of her original ones. I hate the white outline. It really distracts from the card. Let's try... Yeah, that makes her look a bit too small. I know that she's sitting cross-legged, and that's why the image is a bit further away. That one doesn't look that fantastic either, if I'm completely honest. That one's actually not bad. That's... Yeah, I think this is the one I'm going with. I think that one looks the best for her. Then we've got Drew McIntyre. Aye, that's right. Big old Drew. They're absolutely raging. Actually, I think one of his best ones is this one with the Claymore, and I think that's the one that I'm going to go with. He's got a few images with Claymore, but some of them, because the bottom is kind of cut off by Adventure Tier, that it's a little bit harder to see. Like, you can only see like the end of the sword there, because the rest of it is being kind of cut off. We've got this one where he's got the sword behind him. Actually, that's pretty cool. That's a maybe. That's in the maybe section. But this one's new, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with new images. Legitimately, I think this might be the best Asuka image. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that's better than that one. No, I think I'm going to stay with the up-to-date version of Asuka. Yeah, that one's really, really cool. This solo is actually a really good image as well. Most of the solo images aren't that impressive. Yeah, this is the one. That's the one we're sticking with. This Papa Shango is actually a really cool image as well. Last time we swapped it to, I believe it was this image here. But that's because this one I didn't think looked all that impressive. But that one does look pretty cool. And that is the one I'm going to stick with on that one. Then we've got a Maxine Dupree. Let's see what Maxine Duprees we have. Maybe. Very maybe. It doesn't look that bad, actually. And Izzy Dame, we've only got one other image for Izzy Dame, and I think actually the other image is actually better. So yeah, I think we are going to go with that image for Izzy Dame. And yeah, there we go. That looks pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. So it's going to take me a good little while to level all these cards up, but they're all at level 0, they all have 0 matches, and they all have 0 variants, so you can actually see the strength of all the cards. So Cody Rhodes is the strongest one, followed by Stephanie McClure, followed by Rhea Ripley, followed by Brock Lesnar, then we've got Shawn Michaels, then CM Punk, which is really weird because I thought the title was giving bonuses, but CM Punk is a world champion and he is not higher than Shawn Michaels or Brock Lesnar, which is really strange. Then we've got AJ Lee right beside CM Punk, then we've got Drew McIntyre, followed by Asuka, followed by Solo Sikoa, followed by Papa Shango, followed by Maxine Dupree, and then followed by Izzy Dame coming out at the bottom there. But she is still an up arrow, and that is very cool. And there we are. So we have done a tremendous amount here, and these arrows, these adventure cards are going to help significantly with campaign mode, because once I get all these leveled up, each one of these are about the strength of a pro prize card, which is insanely powerful at this stage in the game, especially since we are less than 2 days into WWE Supercard Season 12, and we're already at the highest tier, so I think we're doing pretty damn well, if I do say so myself. And we managed to do it without spending a tremendous amount of money, which is very cool. Though we did use a lot of super coins, which we had been saving up from the end of last season, and we finally used all of those blue forging crystals. Well, not all of them, we still have lots left, and if I wanted to, I could craft a whole ton more, but at the moment, I think I'm fairly good with what I've got here. And then, if campaign mode starts getting a little bit more difficult, then we can maybe look into making some pros of... I think it's more the females that are going to give us a little bit more of the problem than what the males are, because the females generally tend to be the harder ones to come by, but we'll come to that when we come to it. With that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.